Ah, yeah. Oh, you know I like to have fun. I like to take them back on that old school shit. Yeah. Look, money talking like that, my baby. See any brand new faces, say shootouts in different places. Shotters talk overrated, that money come different phrases. Yeah, yeah. Heard these niggas want some smoke with them babies. Bullet exit his dome, come in contact with the others. My homie died from that fire for a fake. Man, I love weekend. I don't know white flag. I made that choice on that.
Don't know when my nights became so complicated. Can't recall my mornings ever been this faded. Maybe this is karma, definition of jaded. This stays on my mind. This stays on my mind. Trying to put.
Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to another video. Hey Lakeisha, hey Mysterious. I hope today has been an amazing day for you guys. It has been a very tiresome day for me. You know, yesterday I had drama in my personal life, which caused my anxiety to be up all day long. So today is like the after effects of that, but I'm going to push through because I was supposed to be on here earlier and I just needed a little bit more time. I hope everybody, again, has had an amazing day. Y'all, also, I had made the decision to try to become a self taught meme coin trader. So, trading cryptocurrency. So, I'm in the process of doing that. If you guys are not following me on my personal channel, I hope that you will take the time to do so. It's the address over there was it's just me CMB. So instead of just me CMB, it's just me CMB. So I'll be talking more about the trading over there today, honey. I'm down on everything, which I guess if you just jumping in and don't have a real strategy at buying the coins, I mean, that's bound to happen. So that's that on that. Hey, Karen. Um, Mysterious, I got some sleep today. I did. I got some last night, but it's like I sleep 3 hours and then I wake up and sleep in. So I don't know if that's helping or just making me more tired. But whatever the case is, I'm still, having periods of rest. So, I'm happy about that because it could be a situation to where my anxiety is so high I can't sleep at all. So I'm happy about what I am accomplishing. Hey, Sunrose. Yeah, y'all hit that like button for me as y'all come in. Um, we were going to spend the entire live checking out one of Briana's videos. For those of you who um, aren't aware, just being Briana is her name now. It used to be Miss LaTruth. She left. Her and LaTruth ended up getting divorced. She ended up getting with the guy Janelle, who was an aspiring actor. I think he's moving forward in his career. Um, so that's that on that. But in the midst of all of that, she has been dating him the last couple of years. They have a baby together. Should I say they have twins? Excuse me. And um, yeah, so just here recently, she put out a video, 2 hour video, and then a couple of more after that, calling herself telling her truth, whatever that means. And so we were going to check that out, but you know how it is with the people that we frequent and cover more often. Obviously, if they have something up, we're going to go there first, and when we have points, we'll work new people in. Another thing that is still on our agenda is uh the young lady Tiana and her daughter Nova. We watched one of the underbelly videos about Tiana, but then I found a video. Nova did her own interview on there. And y'all, I ain't gonna lie, that whole situation is disturbing to me. Like it really is, because I don't know how she was introduced to the situation, how her mother knows what she's doing. And I'm not saying she's okay with it, but at the same time, I mean, it's happening. So somebody's okay with something. And for me, that's just, a mess. I don't even know what else to call it. It's a mess. Um, but yeah. Um, Today, Peach McIntyre came online. She started drama talking about she want to divorce Peach. I mean, not Peach, her husband. And I'm sitting here scratching my head like, no, this wench ain't talking about um divorce and all the things. And then the baby mama had something to say in reference to Peach and what she had going on. So I thought that was interesting. Now I showed you guys yesterday everything when it came to her making the payments, and a few things that she has been doing since then, trying to troll the baby mama. I mean, my thing is, and I forgot this part, guys, but Peach came out and admitted that her husband told her that his first, which was this particular baby mom, the second baby mom, wait a minute, she's got to be the first baby mom. But anyway, his first baby mother was like the best he had ever had in the bed, so to speak. So that's probably why she's so insecure about her. But my thing is, if you can't, what's the saying, shit or get off the pot, if you cannot handle being a cleanup woman, then quit your job and go find you something else to do. Because I mean, he said what he said, it is what it is. And she had one baby to raise, you gave yourself 9, because you both were involved in that decision. You both had unprotected sex over and over again, and you both had babies and didn't terminate. What can you say? So, with that being the case, you gotta take it like it comes, and that's how it comes. So, I just wish Peach would get over the bull crap. And for me, it's stupid that you sit here and pay all that freaking money for someone that can easily just turn you left. Like, that's stupid as hell, in my opinion. Um, but that's her. Hey, Cancer. Okay, I've been up since 3 a.m. I'm so sleepy. I'm drinking my tea now. I did. I got the tea. I got hibiscus, and then the lavender, and what was the other one called? Starts with a C. That was together in a tea. So yeah, I did get them. And my anxiety is like leveled out now. So I'm glad about that. Hopefully it'll stay that way. You know how that goes for people who have experienced it. Hey, Miss Kaya. Uh, they both look about the same in my opinion. Who is the they? Are you talking about both baby mamas? To me, I don't know. This is a weird situation. What are you supposed to do when yeah, you had a child with a man, okay? Uh, y'all were young, y'all were doing whatever you were doing. You got caught up. You have a baby by him, right? Life goes on. There was no standing relationship, or so life moves on, and then several years later, you do what you have to do to raise your child, which a lot of women do. And then here comes his significant other messing with you, talking trash and all of that. Now, she didn't necessarily have to respond to Peach, but I mean, I don't know. Is she wrong for responding? Um, what is the protocol there? So I don't know. Now Peach done went through this whole day of drama just to turn around and Wood don't know what the hell going on. To me, that's stupid as hell. You that mad that you gonna come online talking trash? Um, you should not have made the decision to make that payment. He didn't ask you to do that. Hell, he didn't even want you to do it. And then the thing is, you don't put all this money out here for him, and you don't have nothing to show for the money you've earned. I don't understand. It don't make no sense. Let me go ahead and pull the first video up, y'all. Hey, Mira. I just hate that she keeps calling this his mistake baby as if that is something that he has said to her before. Why is she so comfortable saying that shit? I don't know.
There when they made the motherfucking bastards. A lot of y'all feel like I need to grow up and be the bigger person. And everybody wants to be mad at me. I don't give a fuck if you motherfuckers mad. I feel the way that I feel and my feelings are valid. Now, paying off my husband's first real baby mama, that didn't really bother me. Doing anything for that kid didn't really bother me because I've always known of his existence. And he's never blatantly disrespected me, ever, in life. So it was never an issue for me to pay it. I've always offered. It was something that my husband, being the po motherfucker that he is, never wanted to do. And y'all know how that is with niggas. I need to shut that door. They just don't be wanting to pay. They feel like, give me the money and I could flip it. I could settle with her outside of the court. They feel like, fuck that. Once they learn how to start doing modifications, they really don't care. But this second baby mama, I feel resentful giving her a penny, bitch. I feel very angry and resentful. And I keep telling myself, well, you getting what you want out the deal. You're gonna get your passport. Well, I got my passport. Get your husband's passport. And you, your husband, and your 9 children will get to travel the world together as a family. But I'm upset about it still because the way that hoe demanded that I pay his child support, like I owe that hoe. Bitch, I ain't even know you existed, bitch. For the first 2 years of me meeting this man, this boy. So that feeling, that same feeling of resentment to him, because it's like, oh, bitch, if I would have known you had 2 kids, I wouldn't have looked your way, motherfucker.
You lying, Peach. Yes, you would.
That feeling is there. But by the time I find this out, I'm already pregnant with my first baby. I've already decided to not go to college to be with you. I want to marry you. I just love you. And for when I find out, for you to deny it for another 8 years, I ain't never sleep with that fat bitch. That fat bitch lying, that big fat bitch lying on me. And me being naive, believing you, only to be lied to. And now it's time to really pay up. And a bitch acting like I owe her when I didn't fuck her when she was 12 years old in the fucking 5th grade, allegedly. So that feeling of anger and resentment It's here. It's not in my stomach. It's here. It's in my chest. It's in my throat. And it's something that I'm struggling with. And then me and my husband, we kind of like going at it, but without going at it. We not like cussing each other out. The energy is just so bad because it's me revisiting all of these old wounds and my husband not wanting to communicate about it. Not feeling sorry. Not apologizing.
Peach, the man lied to you. And from how you're acting, he never really owned up to the lie. He owned up to the kid because he's had a relationship with her even when you didn't know it. You knew he was a liar. You found out about the girl when Gregory McKay you said you were pregnant. You were the dummy that kept moving forward. We all know that even before you were pregnant with Gregory McKay, he wasn't shit to you. You want other people to pay for your stupidity. That belongs to you and you alone.
Robbing me. I feel robbed. I feel robbed with this one. I feel robbed more than once. Like you robbed me then when you never told me. You robbed me when you lied about it and I believed you. And you're robbing me right now. That's how I feel.
You feel hurt. You feel inferior. You feel cheated, just like you felt growing up. You felt inferior to other people around you. You felt small. You said your mother embarrassed you by calling you out of your name. And that's why you keep coming on here calling her fat B this and B that. Because you're hurt by the fact that he had her. You are reinforced in your hurt by him telling you she was the best he had. So, on one token, he was a B. On another token, she was his best. That's what you heard about.
And so now he's like on eggshells. And no, I'm not going to let this go. Y'all, oh, you paid the child support. You keep talking about it, bitch. That's my money. I'm going to pay. I'm going to talk about it until I make more than my money, triple my money back, bitch. That's my motherfucking money. These are my feelings. This is my real life. This ain't what I deserved.
It must be what you deserve because you happily accept it. You paid the money according to you. Now you want to what? Somebody to pat you on your back? Again, he didn't ask you to pay. We don't give a shit if you pay. And you doing this just so you can go to Disney in Japan. If Disney in Japan is worth this, then shut the fuck up, pay the money, and go on about your motherfucking business. Basically.
And this ain't what my kids gonna get. But I also know that that's the beautiful part about marriage, relationships in general, growing through adversity. And we're currently experiencing some growing pains. But I'm mad about this. I won't lie. I'm crying about this.
I just still, for the life of me, don't understand why people try to regard her as a good content creator. Look how her videos are. But you said a word right here. You really did. Wood needs to start checking her on live about calling his two older children bastards. He is a coward. Because he should have checked her about calling that baby a mistake baby. Now, maybe he don't watch all her lives, and maybe that's why she keep doing it. I don't know. But she wouldn't be calling my baby out her name like that. Whatever the case is, however it happened, she accepted the shit with open arms. See, when you want and need somebody and so-called love somebody more than they want, need, and love you, you are always at a disadvantage. Peach will always be at a disadvantage with Wood because Wood can take it or leave it. He really can. Quite frankly, if he didn't have all them kids there, I don't think he would be there. And I know a lot of people feel it's just about money, but Wood don't strike me in this day and time as the person who is that into the money situation. I mean, I could be wrong, but that's just what I think. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that he's not into the money because that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that I feel like he would leave. Like he is really kind of over this girl to the point, like because she is a lot to deal with. We talk about her, and sometimes we have to switch the conversation because we tired of her and her antics. Imagine having her in your face and where you can't get away from her. Wood can't travel to certain countries. Honestly, Karen, I'm not sure about that. As long as he is not on papers, I don't think that's an issue. Now, if he was caught with a weapon or caught with something that was against the law as a felon, that could be a problem. But I don't think having felony charges or even misdemeanors, whatever the case is, I don't think any of that would cause a problem with him going to another country. Now, he probably couldn't, as she stated, leave the country without the passport, right? But hell, sometimes you can get around that depending on how you're traveling. What she really could have done is did an international cruise. Get on a cruise ship in like Alaska or somewhere that actually goes to Japan, and they could have got off there, went to Disney, and came back if there is such a cruise or such a way. But I know they definitely could have did that. They could have probably went to Canada and got on it. I mean, there's ways around things that instead of her paying all this money that she could have did, but Peach just ain't smart enough to figure that out. So um that's just kind of. And then the thing is, you see her around here looking a mess. It's like I really wish she would just work on herself so that she can learn to stabilize her emotions, because that is something that can take a lot out of you as well. So let's go over here to the other video.
One thing I pride myself on is being transparent. And you all know I paid my husband's child support to his first real baby mama, is what I like to call her. His mistake baby mama, it has been a struggle, which we talked about the other day, to cough up the money. I am one of those vengeful people. Like, you do something to me crazy, I'm gonna do something to you crazy whenever.
Hey, y'all, what did she do to her? The lady never even came and spoke on Peach till she picked. See, Peach is the type that wants to throw a rock and hide her hands. Peach is a coward for real. She's scary. She is not a real fighter, but she got all this mouth, and that mouth continuously writes checks for her that her ass can't cash, and that's just the truth. And so Peach got caught up in a compromised situation. She talked trash about the lady and never expected her to say anything, just like she did with her sister. But see, this girl got on there and people rallied behind the baby mom because of the disrespect. We don't know that woman. We don't have no reason to like or, not like her. But she really was just standing up for herself and her daughter, period. And people got behind that. Some people because there was a reason, others was just because they don't like Peach Ass. But I feel even more so, whether they like Peach or not, people get tired of a person being a tyrant, a person being disrespectful, being to another, the way that Peach acts to people consistently. This shit gets on your fucking nerve. And so because of that, a lot of people have acted a certain way when it comes to her. Peach can tire the shit out of anybody, and it's just real. So that's why she is where she is, and she gets treated the way she does. Y'all hit that like button for me. I only got like 20 likes in here. Please hit the like button. Y'all know how important it is to the live. Let me give y'all a little reminder.
I think I know. I touch that fine for you. I do that three, but
I appreciate that. Please hit that like button for me. Also, those of you who have not hit that subscribe button, please go ahead and do that as well and turn on your post notifications. That gives you the opportunity to know when we are live and when we upload. Also, that gives you the ability to hype us up, which is a new part of the leaderboard that YouTube has implemented and definitely helps us smaller creators. So I hope you will do that as well. But as I was saying, Peach created this place in social media for her. She is going viral right now, about making the payment of the $24,000. And the thing is, she goes viral for certain things. She gets out there. People talk about her, good, bad, or indifferent. They're talking. But what happens is she'll see something she don't like, and she'll harp on it and harp on it. And then all of a sudden, woe is me. Why do they feel that way? They're not on my side the way I want them to be. And then she finds a reason to be the victim. Like the shit with her is really taxing and tiring at the same damn time. Cause girl, you asked for everything that you got. Now that you have it, you feel a ways. Why is that? Why are you upset that you paid money that nobody told you to pay? You weren't obligated. He wasn't in jail and you needed to get him out. You paid it because that's what the fuck you want to do, because you want the ability to brag, and the ability to brag about going to Japan's Disney property. That's what you want. So if it means that much for you to go there, shut the fuck up, pay the money, and go on about your goddamn business. Because we are not going, and we don't care if you go. And that's really the truth here. So, whatever it is, she just needs to figure it out, because this shit is getting old. With her doing something and then regretting it. Just like she talked all damn December about giving Wood $100,000. Then she alleges to have given it to him and regrets it because she broke. She's talked all January about this child support shit. Now that she's done it, she regretted. Like, girl, get over yourself. Just get over it. Because I know we are. Okay, let's jump back on over here.
But I feel like I hold grudges. I haven't spoken to my own biological mom in 2.5 years. This year is going to make 3 years. I have no plans on ever talking to my own mama again. The idea of me.
You know what? That's a part of Peach's problem. You hold grudges, to me, is more so for the sake of saying that you hold grudges than really having a reason. I'm not going to sit here and say that the things Tracy didn't make her feel a type of way. She has a right to feel how she wants to. Let's be honest about that. And she's right, her feelings are valid. Now, but the way she handled her mother, she's not going to have no good luck. And she fails to realize, look how many kids you got watching you act the way you act. You a grown ass woman with a grown ass son, and you got a damn toy house in your room. Talking about you healing your inner child. Like, girl, you're a child in mind because apparently you went through some very traumatic things as a child. When you go through drama and things like that as a child, it does kind of stunt you, especially if it was really bad. Now, if she was mature enough to know that she needed help and got help, then her situation might be better. She ain't got to damn talk to her mama, but she also ain't got to disrespect her.
Me paying off my husband's child support for this mistake baby, and I don't care who get mad, to this mistake baby mama, how I define it, is challenging. It's one that makes
And you know what? Why is the very first one the mistake and not the second one? The very first one is a mistake to you, but not the second one. I think he messed with the second baby mama when he was messing with you, but that's not the mistake. As a matter of fact, they had to have dealt with each other within a year or two and around a close proximity because um, by the time he started messing with Peach, the oldest daughter would have been around 3 or 4, right? That's about the time that Wood did the blood test. Peach, if you didn't know what was going on with this man you claim you've been with since you was 16 and y'all was together all that time, even when y'all wasn't together, y'all was together. If you didn't know, that's your stupidity. Because you should have been staying alert to stay alive. And you done sit up here and made all these babies with this man thinking it made y'all something that y'all aren't. He just a dude with a woman who's taking care of him and letting him do whatever he wants to do just so she could be with him. So you gotta pay that cost too, little mama.
me cry. And I'm trying to process the action because it's like, Peaches, the money is petty. You made the money yesterday.
Now let her tell it she making money like that, which I don't believe. Now we all know Peach make bread. That goes without saying. But I don't think she makes okay, she's saying she made $6,000 yesterday, which means that she's making hell over 100,000 a month consistently. She does not present, and I ain't just talking about her clothes, but she don't present as a woman who makes money like that in no way, shape, form, or fashion. So do I really believe her? Do I really believe she made that money? Nope, I don't. I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't. Do I think she made good ass money? Yep, I do. I definitely do. But I don't think she made what she's claiming she made. Okay, I'm going to show you this little video. This video is the baby mama, and I wasn't able to find it, but I found it. Um, Let me try to get to it. Uh, uh we're gonna play it from Miss Loretta's channel. Shout out to her. I want to move it up just a tad bit, guys, so that I can make sure y'all are seeing it the way you need to see it. Okay.
But you better pay up.
Mm-mm.
Oh, you wake up every day thinking about that. I wake up every day in that clock. In that clock. Baby, money don't stop. What the fuck you mean? Pay that shit rent, hoe. Spend that shit and get it right back. Spend that shit, get it right back.
You know what? I would have an issue with giving money to somebody who talked to me like that too. I ain't gonna front. But I wouldn't have put myself in a position with her to make her feel that way about me. And then moving past that, me and my kids might have to go to Japan without his ass. Like, I don't see myself if he did not want to pay his child support. He didn't want to put the money out there. He gets money and he don't make no effort to pay his child support. I'm not making the effort either. I can't care more about your situation than you care about your situation. So, I mean, that's another place and another way that Peach is being stupid, but that's on Peach. Shit. Can't nobody make her do what she don't want to do. And he damn sure didn't beg her. And he ain't finna lose his freedom behind it, so it ain't that deep. That lady haven't done anything right. She really hadn't. Now she did defend herself, and so Peach got aware of that because she thought she would be a punk and not say nothing. She is. Hey, JP Money. Hey, Mocha. I don't know if I spoke to you earlier. I think Peach just wants Wood to agree with her and say that the baby was a mistake, but he's not gonna do that. Yeah, that could be a part of it. That definitely could be. Hey, is Peach really getting a divorce from Wood this year? Hell no. That girl ain't finna leave him. And she would definitely not leave him because she just paid all that damn money. Peach not gonna do that. She not gonna do that. She not gonna divorce him. This just for views, fake drama. True. Right. Right, Alicia. One day she loves him, next day she hates him. Bipolar ass woman she is. And that is true. I don't believe Peach at all, right? That's true. I don't either. Shit. You cannot go to Canada or the UK without special permission if you have a felony. Okay, so we are learning that it is right. I have not confirmed that and I have not looked it up. So I have no knowledge in that. When she asked, I mentioned that, and I'm going to reiterate that because I don't know. But Shelley says that you cannot go to Canada or the UK with a felony without special permission. That's what Shelley just said. But if you want to confirm that, you can do so by looking it up. Um, Now I know that you can take cruises and go out and about. They don't check your legal situation if you do a cruise. However, I still am not 100% sure of that. So I don't want to tell you something wrong. I'd rather be honest and say I don't know because I don't. Um, yeah, right. And this is a life coach, Hummingbird girl. Bye. She's something, but I don't know if she a life coach. Well, she might be a life coach, but not the type of life coach that's worth the conversation. Hey, Miss Cheeks, that lady didn't do anything to her ignorant ass. Peach started with her talking down on her. She simply responded, "Yeah," and Peach don't like it, and she also don't like paying her no money. Don't pay it, Peach. Shit. But I think she's already paid it. Now, when I looked up her case, the case had a zero balance, but where I could normally see the payments, I couldn't see it. So, and I haven't had the opportunity to look it back up. So, but I did see that her case has a zero balance, so she may have already paid it. She helped him walk out of her life, just my opinion. You talking about Peach helped Wood walk out of the daughter's life? Yeah, she did. She wanted that. And them moving back to Alabama was the best thing because she's from Alabama. Her moving back to Alabama was the best thing in Peach's opinion, but she really felt out of sight, out of mind. And for a period of time when he was young, it probably was out of sight, out of mind. But what Peach didn't know is the family kept in contact with the young lady. And if Wood was friends with her brothers, they probably kept in contact too, because one of the brothers talked on here. So the Tia Reed got her bothered bad about why you say that black is beautiful. I don't recall her saying anything. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, I do. She did mention something about passports. I just don't remember what it was. Why doesn't she want Wood around the other kids? It's more so the parent, but for Peach, that level of control makes her feel like she's in control. It's something wrong with this girl. She's very insecure. That's why she wants to have a hold on him in every aspect of the word. And she don't feel equal to the other baby mama. So with that being the case, him being around them is gonna make her feel that they can get him back or that he'll be trying to mess with them because let's be honest, let her tell it he messed with everybody. Child, you know what happened to that damn farm. You know what happened. Yeah, there has been a lot of you guys coming in. Those of you who haven't said anything, those of you who are in the bushes, those of you, if I missed your message, hey girl, hey. Thank y'all so very much for taking the time to come over here and hang out with us today. I'm pushing through because I ain't gonna lie, y'all. My energy is at zero. I'm sitting here just trying to make it, honey. But we gonna do what we gotta do. Hey Barbara. Hey Queen Letta. She ran off her inner child. She's ran off her inner child that's starting again because she needs money bad. Child. I don't know what to say. I don't wish bad on nobody, even Peach. I know a lot of folks think that just because we do commentary on folks that we feel a type of ways about them and all of that, but that's not the case. Not for me anyway. But I don't wish bad on her, but damn, Peach, she make it hard for you to even try to be fair about the situation because she's so ignorant.
I'll get it right back. Just close your eyes and count that shit out. With your lame ass.
Ooh.
She's bitter.
Yes, she is, girl. Yeah.
I ain't never gave up to him, so I don't give up.
Ooh.
But you better pay up.
Pay up, Peach. Pay up, Peach.
You went on air date. Thinking about that.
Yeah, she do. She obsessed. She
I
get
went
it
on air
honest.
date.
Hmm.
In that clock.
And honestly, that's really it and all. That lady is living her damn life. When that little drama was going on at first, she had whatever to say. She said what she said. She did the little back and forth. And then she went on back to her life. She hadn't said shit else about Peach until now. Even this comment here, what we just watched, when I went over to TikTok and looked at her channel, I didn't see this video. That doesn't mean it's not there, but I didn't see it. I'm not really abreast on how to get to the story post over there, so you know, I wasn't able to see that. So, but whatever the case is, now that Peach has said something else, she done came out and said whatever. As long as Peach talks, she gonna talk. But if Peach ain't messing with her, she's not messing with Peach. And even when she did say stuff about Peach at first, she really wasn't saying nothing bad. But hell, I don't blame her. I'd be like, honey, go on and count it out because shit, that benefits her. that gives her $6,000 and the fucking income tax check. You know, she could take that money and do something with it that changes her life, honey. So I don't blame her. I don't think I would be calling her no names yet, though, until that money came on over, though. But I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't kiss her ass either, because hell, what's meant for you is gonna be for you no matter what happened. But yeah, Peach ain't divorcing that man, honey. That was just talk. She feels some type of way because that woman have the ability to say what she want to say to her, and that's she put herself in that position. I heard the IRS is on her tail, and you definitely can't move around while owing the government. If you're referring to Peach, I don't know. I ain't got that, and I haven't seen her talk about that, so I'm not sure about that part. Yes, that lady has every right to defend herself, excuse me. And Peach definitely is insecure. She is most definitely insecure. But Peach needs to stop picking with people. She wants to act like she's something that she not. She is not the big bad boogeyman. She ain't got no fight. She ain't got no leg to stand on because she barely got wood. And any woman who calls on him, according to her, he gonna answer the call. So Peach really ain't standing on nothing. Honey, she done screwed him every which way but loose and still can't keep him at home. That says a lot about him. And it says a lot about their relationship. And the thing is, Peach want us to think something that it's not. Wood is not that crazy about her like she is about him. Hell, she done told us that. So it is what it is. Hey, Monique. Um, you said, yeah, you can't. In Canada, my sister went to jail in Canada, and me and my nephew went to bail her out. They wouldn't let him in Canada. They wouldn't let him in. He had to go back to Detroit, and me and her daughter had to go. Oh, because he had some kind of felony or something. Got it, got it, got it. So yeah, like I said, I don't have any reference point there. I haven't done the research, and wood ain't worth it for me. Wood is slow, and Wood is weak. He tries to avoid the drama with her, which maybe for him, maybe it I don't know. Ain't nobody finna sit call my baby no mistake baby and all this, that, and the third. And then I know my ass did not do my job. I know that I did not stand up and be there for my child as my child was growing up. That would already be a regret of mine. I'm not finna compound it by letting you disrespect my child. Like that just would not be something I would be okay with. And he wrong for that. And that's something that's probably on his head right now. Like he probably regrets that. He does talk to the girl on the phone. He may have apologized for not being there. We don't know. They may have made their peace about it. He was young and she was young. And then with her family, by him denying the fact that he was the father in the first place, they was probably like, first of all, she already young and finna have this baby. You not finna insult her on top of that. Cause that's how I would be. F you. We'll take care of the baby. The baby coming. So you not finna disrespect her. So he's gotta live with the fact that he wasn't there. He also gotta live with the fact that he denied the child and the fact that she know that he denied her. I'm sure that shit eats at him, especially being that he talks to her now. I did the research, and in Australia, Canada, and Japan, you can't enter those wigs you had. Oh, you can't enter those if you have a felony. Well, she's doing, oh my Lord, y'all, that means that Peach paid all of this money so that he can get his passport, right? She paid all this money so he can get his passport so he can go to Japan. But if he gets all the way to Japan, they have a way to look up his record or they mention on the passport that he has a felony and they don't let him in, she did all of that for nothing. Baby, that's a lot. She should have did her research. That's a lot. She gonna really be looking stupid. She really gonna be looking stupid when she find out that he cannot go into Japan with a felony. But see, Peach think her money makes her invincible. Poor thing. Yeah, he's slow, all right. Let's go ahead and listen to the rest of this. Oh, we did. I listened to the rest of it. Yeah. I think at the end of the video, that was just her making a comment.
You made all the money yesterday. The little $6,565 that he owed. You made that yesterday off those videos. So she paid the debt. But it's like, oh, it's still not enough for me. I'm still angry. And I talked about this earlier. The anger is the deceit. But I know that my husband is, or shall I say was, I hope I could say was, a Judas, a deceitful motherfucker. He was a reckless man.
Peach, he was reckless with her. He was reckless with you. And he's been reckless countless times with all the women that he done messed with. Okay, he was and he is. He is always that person. Now, if he chooses not to indulge in certain things moving forward, great. But as of now, that is what he is. So, for you to sit here and act like these are intermittent situations, he's been that person since you first met him. So, stop acting like this is some minute period of time that you are reacting to. He's always been this person. He never apologized. He never tried to make good on it. He might have talked this, that, and the third, but again, you the thirsty one. He don't give a fuck. He don't give a fuck about you going to Japan. He don't give a fuck about anything. He don't give a fuck about trying to make you feel good in a relationship because he could take it or leave it. Yeah, he want the money. Yeah, he want the cushy lifestyle. But I think that if he had to leave and go back to his mama's house, he ain't gonna die. He not gonna beg to come home unless he is concerned that his kids will not be cared for. I think that's really the only thing at this point that motivates Wood. The only time you see emotion in his face is when he looking at one of them kids. When he um doing whatever he doing with the kids. Now, do I think he's this great iconic father? No. He and her can leave. I mean, there's a lot to be desired there. But do I think he's better than her? Yes. Do I think those kids need Wood? Yes, I do. I think they need him because he's the one who does uh give them whatever it is that they get in a day-to-day life. Peach does make the money. She does. She goes out and does what she has to do to make the money. So, in their day to day life, that's her part. His day to day life is making sure the kids are good while she does what she does, and that works for them. So, to say that he has no value, I can't say that. But I ain't finna sit up here and act like that he would die if him and Peach wasn't together, because I don't think he would really give a fuck. I think he care about Peach. He been with her too long not to. But I also feel that um he cares, but he ain't gonna die not to be there.
The reckless boy. I said the motherfucker was neglected.
She does.
Of course, many people wouldn't look at it that way, but when I really sit and analyze the situation, I see two neglected children who parents both neglected them. And now this weight falls on me. And it made me so mad because it's like, why do I have to clean up this mess? And truth is,
This motherfucker done paid out all this money. Now she want to cry? She's a dumbass. Because, honey, even if I had any reservation about it, I would not have paid the money. You don't have to clean up shit, Peach. But you the one who want to go out the country. You, not Wood, you.
don't. I don't. And I don't want to. But what I do want is to go out of the country with my husband and all 9 of our kids. But then there's another part of me that's just so angry. Like, bitch, you been lying to me since I met you, bitch. That's the wound. The anger is, bitch, you been lying to me since I met you, motherfucker. All the stuff that I done let slide, I've been letting slide because you a deceitful motherfucker. And that feeling has me ready to be like, oh, I'm done. I can't do this one. Fuck you and fuck this. But I know that that's not what I really want. I want to be with my husband for the rest of my life. And I've watched my husband grow. This year makes 21 years. In June, it'll be 21 years. I've been with my husband. I met him May of 2000.
But you know what, y'all? You know what she can't say? That in 21 years, she can't say, okay, I've been with my husband 21 years and we've been together without any issues or cheating for even 2 years. She can't even say that. So what does them 21 years mean? They don't mean shit. All you got with your husband is time and kids. That's it. No honor, no loyalty, no none of that.
2005.
So you really look stupid.
The first week of May, I started officially going with him June 23rd, 2005. And it's been a ride full of bumps, filled with betrayal and deceit on both sides. But my betrayal,
TNT, he didn't have a warrant, so that's not the case. She wants to go out of the country. You cannot go out of the country if you owe over 2,000 and some odd dollars in child support in the state of Florida. She had to pay them. Well, she didn't have to do a doggone thing. She paid the money so that he could get a passport, so that they could go out of town. She mentioned last year, if you remember, that they were going to go out of town in November. I mean, out the country. They couldn't go because of his child support situation. She talked back in 2021, 2022 about paying the child support. Then he didn't want her to. He didn't really want her to pay it now. He don't care about going out the country. She wants to go to Japan because she wants to go to the Disney in Japan. So that's a big deal to her. She wants to take Gregory McKay. She wants them all to go as a family. And she wanted to take him in May when he graduates. That's what this is really about. He does not have a warrant. He is not in jeopardy of losing his losing his license. None of that. He just paid a purge late last year. When you pay a purge, they usually don't give you another one for at least 6 months. So that's not the case. This is something she wants. So she is doing what she wants um to go from there. You right, Mocha. She does cry on cue.
was always vengeful. I never did nothing to him first. Bitch, you kept doing stuff to me, doing stuff to me, doing stuff to me. And then when I do it back, I'm the bad guy.
And who's ever said that to Peach? Who's ever said that when she tried to file for divorce, she was the bad guy? Nobody. Who's ever said anything about her doing stuff back. Now, is vengeance the answer? I don't feel like it is. Hell, if you got to be with a person that you have to have that kind of back and forth with, you need to assess the entire relationship.
But that's the story of my life. Motherfuckers do stuff to me, do stuff to me, do stuff to me. And when I decide to get them, I get them.
Mira, she said Wood told her that they cannot go out, that she can't take them kids by herself out the country because she can't handle them. And I believe that's true. She's not the parental figure and everyday disciplinarian of those children. So it probably would be tough for her to go out of town with them because she ain't used to being with them by herself. You remember those few times that she had broke up with him and uh she had the kids by herself? That was even before the twins. Baby, she was about to break down.
I get them good. And then I'm the bad guy. So right now, the struggle isn't my husband, baby mama. The struggle isn't my husband. It's myself. It's that spirit of vengefulness. And I know you motherfuckers gonna say, vengeance is the Lord's. And this is one of the reasons why I'm not ready to be a pastor. Because I don't feel that way. I feel like I'm gonna help the Lord, motherfucker. I'ma always get you motherfuckers back who tried me, including him. And I would love to say, but I'm tired of that. But I'm not. I'm not. So I'm struggling with this so bad today. That feeling of being robbed. And not knowing if I'm truly gonna be redeemed.
My question is, why would you even pay out a penny on this situation if you didn't know you was ready to do that? Why would you put yourself in a position um of that? Like, it makes no sense.
Like, how can I really do this and know you're not gonna betray me again? Fuck, nigga. Thank you. Part is hard for me. Because I know his character. But I do see the changes. But it's like, is this really what you want? Perhaps you do this and just free him and move on without him. Perhaps I just go ahead and settle this debt, pay my husband's child support,
Hey, Cheryl.
and then get divorced and move on with my life. But then it's like, that wasn't your initial goal. But this goal brought back up a lot of feelings, a lot of anger, and a lot of resentment. This motherfucker don't deserve me.
Right.
And I don't deserve this. That's how I feel.
A mess, y'all. A mess. A mess. That's all I can say. A mess. You say, I work with the system. Trust me, Wood was on his way to jail because she alerted his case by paying those low payments and not the required payment. She's just using the passport thing as an excuse. Well, I looked the case up and there was none of what you're saying there. So I'm going to go by what was on the case. There was no warrant, there was no issue, there was no you said something about a purge of 6,000. That was not the amount of the purge on the system. So I'm just going to go by that because that's what I can prove. I'm not going to call you wrong because I can't maybe there's some kind of secondary system, but the clerk of court in Hillsborough County doesn't list any of that. The clerk of court did not have a warrant. The clerk of court did not have a $6,000 purge. The clerk of court did not have an issue shown. They did not have a hearing, did not have any of that. So because that information was not in the case, I can't stand behind that. I can only stand behind what the case said. I always verify information before I try to talk about it. So I'm just going to leave it at that. How about that? We can agree to disagree because the clerk of court had none of that, what you just mentioned. But I'm still not saying, well, I'm just going to leave it there. How about that? Peach, your choice. Live. Right. We don't care. Period. You know, I mean, um, I do not confirm, I do not believe anything that Pete says or does. I look up everything, especially if I'm gonna sit here and tell y'all it was this, it was that. I don't go by Peach. Peach can doctor paperwork. She's done it countless times on her channel. She's doctor receipts, bank statements, all type of stuff. So um again, I'm just gonna say that that's what I saw on the Hillsborough County Clerk of Court, because that's what I can prove. So I'm not gonna say that you said you work in the system. You may have access to a system I don't see. Now all of these records are public record, so you know that's why I just try to go and educate myself on things before I talk about them. And so what I am speaking is what I verified. Anyway, we're gonna jump over here to um my Jazzy Life's video, y'all. Let me try to pull up my I don't see I'm missing something. Oh, this is where I was trying to go. I'm sitting here looking like, what am I missing? And right here is what I am missing. We're gonna jump over to my Jazzy Life. She did put up a video. Now, honey, let her tell it. She been 4 days or so without water. Now, I ain't heard the likes of nobody else in Texas talk about not having no water, not having no lights, not having any of that. So, um, child, she can't make nothing with wood because she went and got fixed. Remember? I mean, he went and got fixed. Excuse me. Which I don't even know why she would want to have more kids. Like that shit is crazy to me. So we're gonna jump on into this video.
Talked about it. I feel very comfortable talking to him. He seems very emotional. So I don't see I see this coming to an end.
Had such a busy day.
Start talking to somebody. Yeah.
And I was like, I need to eat something.
Also, I was thinking, why don't we something because that's been fine. I'm like, this is I feel a little
Oh, it's hot.
I was like, I'm ready, so right? Or like maybe
I guess we're gonna do a little mukbang, right? Hey.
But I have seen if I look over and he's on his phone, I've seen him not texting repetitively, but her names and messages that are recently.
I guess we could do a little mukbang. Y'all can't see the sauce, but it's there. There we go. Y'all can see everything, so I can kind of move this. I feel like I've been ripping around all day. I'm tired.
I was like, no, literally. Well, I keep saying things, and I keep
Eating Chick-fil-A, but your kids can't. You know, I'm always doing for my kids. They always do something. This is me being by myself for a moment. Okay. Like, can I enjoy my time alone? No kids? And plus, it's cheaper when you're just feeding yourself and not kids. Are you tired? Because you don't work? If you say so, I'm tired because I've been working and taking care of business all day. Your mom. Hey, love the Lord. Hey, girl. Who would be talking shit for no reason? Y'all don't get tired of talking shit? It's a lot cheaper eating by yourself. It's really cold here. The ice is finally melting, but it's still, some of the roads are still slippery because I slid a little bit today. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate the love. You never get tired of talking about you. We say so. Maybe trying. That's how I know you don't file your taxes. No taxes haven't hit. Y'all know I got dependents. Just because I'm eating something. You know, I had crab legs the other day, right? I had a whole seafood boil. I didn't go on live. I didn't record it. I just chose to put up the camera today. Y'all don't have to delete comments. That's fine. Don't worry about it. It's not bothering me. Did you go purchase the electric heater? Did you go purchase the electric heaters that you wanted during the storm? No, I didn't purchase any heaters. I didn't lose power. Thank God. And for the most part, my house stayed pretty warm. Hey, guys. You're snowed in? Today's my first day out. And kids' first day back to school.
Ocean, this is my Jazzy life.
Every time you get your taxes, you run to Chili's. That's what my kids ask for. Every time I get my taxes.
They only get to go
Y'all
once
ain't gotta
a
delete no
year.
comments. It don't bother me.
So her kids only get to go to eat out once a year? Is that what she's saying?
They mad because I'm eating. Because I actually picked up the camera or the phone and decided to eat and talk to y'all today. Yeah, they're trolling. It's fine. I had some good stuff happen today. And I'm just excited, like, some really good stuff. Now, did I want to pay for some of this stuff? Fuck no. I did not want to pay for it, but it was something that needed to be done. Nobody can dim my light today. I took care of some very, I mean, it's adult things, but it's something that I kept putting off, and a lot of stuff I kept putting off. And I was like, bro, no, forget this. I'm about to take care of all this stuff. No one can dim my light. I got a vlog coming up for y'all. I got a whole vlog coming. You know, I know y'all want to know about everything that happened. I seen comments, people were saying she didn't pay her water. And that's why I got cut off. I thought that was funny. One thing about me, I'm always real transparent.
Yeah, because she just said that's why I got cut off. If your water isn't cut off, why would you say it's cut off? You should have said people thought I didn't pay my water and it was cut off, but it wasn't, blah, blah, blah. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, you was transparent, all right.
Me and Josh, like with Nicole and Jasmine come home.
But one thing that it taught me when I lost water is do the same shit whenever your water did get cut off. Whenever Ed came on here trying to tell y'all that. You did the same stuff. Y'all gonna see. I make sure to record everything.
Me and Josh, like with Nicole and Jasmine come home.
But one thing that it taught me when I lost water is I kept putting off, and a lot of stuff I kept putting off. And I was like, bro, no, forget this. I'm about to take care of all this stuff. No one can dim my light. I got a vlog coming up for y'all.
I'm not sure, Ocean. I don't know, because she said something about it's been a long time since I've been able to eat by myself. So that means she ain't even got Legend. Legend might be at her mom's house because she said she was taking care of some stuff. Because where else he gonna be? And if it's still ice on the ground, I don't know if they will let the kids go back to school. I can't say for sure, but I somehow I don't think so.
I got a whole vlog coming. You know, I know y'all want to know about everything that happened. I seen comments, people were saying she didn't pay her water. And that's why I got cut off. I thought that was funny. One thing about me, I'm always real transparent.
Now, why would you say cut off if it's not cut off? If it was an interruption because of the weather, why would you even speak? That's why I got cut off. So if it's cut off for a reason.
Me and Josh, like with Nicole and Jasmine come home.
But one thing that it taught me when I lost water is do the same shit whenever your water did get cut off. Whenever Ed came on here trying to tell y'all that. You did the same stuff. Y'all gonna see. I make sure to record everything.
I want to just like, if everyone make like a dip right now, come over, I want to sit on Nicole's couch, she has a big ass living room.
God, it's open.
I'll let you know whatever.
I hope it's a vlog of you going to a dermatologist.
Oh, damn.
I've already vlogged that before. If how I look bothers you so much, you don't have to watch. Because I haven't been on live in a while, so they just... Honestly, some of them are starving. Egg is in jail. Nobody's really been posting nothing. They're starving. I just decided to stop. And at first I wasn't gonna do it. But I was like, girl, stop and eat you some lunch. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Okay. Okay. Here we go. It's the bottom. But yeah, I was stop and eat you some lunch. And you know, I've been vlogging all day, so I'm still working. And also still doing what I need to do. I guess the trolls will miss you a lot, girl. I don't know what it is. I'm right here reading the comments so reactors can react. Okay. Asia been posting about you. Okay. What's new? I don't really care what anybody posts about me. There's nothing. You know, one thing about me, y'all, is that I'll entertain the BS sometimes, but whenever I feel like it's really irrelevant, like, you know, sometimes I just don't have it. I don't like why I go back and forth with somebody that the shit, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be the same stuff over and over.
Like they went on that trip, they hit quite a few places. I think they were only in it for like 4 or 5 days. And when I went to Europe last year,
she's not going back and forth because she don't have anything to fight with. That's pretty much the gist of it. She ain't got shit to fight with.
Hear me? You said I must got my taxes. I have dependents. They're not taking that till the end of the month. They're just now accepting the taxes for dependents.
They are not they never accept tax returns in January. The tax code is not completed until the budget is completed at the end of January. As a matter of fact, we're facing another close down of the government. So anybody who files taxes should know that the final tax code isn't even released to the first part of February. That's why they take taxes at that time.
As soon as you can, I think they're opening it up or something today, but as soon as, I think it's like February or something, they started, you know, sending stuff out. Girl, I only paid, what, $12 for this? You know I do get checks, right? I do get YouTube checks and social media and sponsorship.
Oh, okay, I didn't hear that.
But let me see.
No, Jasmine got five.
Kayla, you said you Chinese. Can you hear me? Oh, okay. Okay. But yeah. And I do DoorDash too. I really got my food to go and I was really about to leave. And I was like, for what? And I could just go live. Right, you just got your taxes. Y'all know how taxes work? Is it more than $40? Of course. How could it not be? How could I live? I barely post. Way more than $40. What the heck? You sound crazy. But yeah. So how's everyone day going so far? What are y'all up to?
Baby, she enjoying herself sitting there eating that damn meal without them damn kids. That's why she out eating. She probably be having money, but she don't want to spend all that money because she's got the kids. Even that little boy, he eat enough for 2 kids. So that's why she enjoying herself out, honey. Little finger in the air like she sipping tea.
That's why you're sad. Listen, I'm sad. I don't know. I'm sad. I'm sad outside. What's up? Hey, Jazz. Your day going good, taxes hit. That's how you feel. I told y'all when my taxes hit. I'll let y'all know when they hit. Remember, I go to Chili's with my kids all the time.
Yeah, it may start around the 26th, as you said, but they don't have the final tax code written until the first couple of days of February. So they can't release any taxes because they don't have anything to uh I guess run it against. So if they have already started accepting, that's one thing. But the final tax code for the new year isn't complete because the budget isn't complete. They have to the 30th for that.
And I don't have to explain anything for the simple fact that people that actually know how taxes work, they'll understand. They know that taxes ain't here for nobody with dependents. I got 5 kids. I know. That ain't. Well, I'm not worried about them. They can keep trolling. Kayla, where are you taking your kids? Where are you taking them? Okay, my bad, y'all. My brother had called. Everybody always calls my number. No, I was saying I don't have to delete any comments. Because they be thinking like if you delete the comments, this must be true. Just let them talk. I'll answer to some of them if I feel like it, but
I know. We have so much fun up there at New Year's too. Like, we're like still talking about it.
it is. I was hungry.
I hope she could like live on my birthday.
So yeah, y'all don't have to worry about deleting comments.
It's probably it'll be a daytime game. It'll be daytime.
Or mute them. I don't care. Let them talk. If it helps them get through their day, obviously their day is really sad. They're miserable. They're having a long day at work. Or maybe they're not at work. Thank you. Yeah, thank you everyone for tuning in. This is, I guess she said it's a new content you're out and about. It's not really new. I just don't really vlog when I'm out. That's really what it is. I don't vlog when I'm out. Girl, get that job. And congratulations on the job interview.
She need to get her damn job. Y'all, it's about 4 more minutes on this video. All she really doing is sitting here eating her damn food. The title was a clickbait. Nothing is going on. She ain't admitting to anything about her damn water. I mean, I don't know if I expected her to, but I was curious to see if she was gonna be trying to beg. But honey, I know she ain't sitting in no damn Chick-fil-A trying to beg. They hold returns with EIC and additional child tax credit to prevent fraud since these time for W-2s and 299s to post. Well, yeah, they hold them up to 21 days, but also, like I said, you can't really submit a certain returns. Usually they don't let any out before the 1st of February. Now, a lot of people are getting refund anticipation loans. They'll usually be below what your actual return is. So, yeah, that is true. Also, they again, once the new budget is put out and the government is funded and all of these things, the IRS releases the final tax code because I guess the budget has something to do with that. That's the biggest part of it. as to why they have to hold certain ones, because the numbers adjust every year based on the budget and other things. So, but whatever the case is, she could have a loan, she could not. We don't know, you know. Um, sh Let me see, what is today? The 28th. So even if she got checks for her kids, unless she gets her checks on the fourth Wednesday, which would be today, she would either have already had the money or she might get it at the end of the month, which is today, because they usually issue it on Wednesdays. Today would be the fourth Wednesday. So that would be a reason for her to go out paying bills. And I believe if she's getting oh, thank you, love. Thank you, Planet Mimi. If she is getting checks for her kids, I believe she's at least getting it for the two boys. I don't know about the girls. Now maybe now Ava she could be getting it for, but I don't know about the other two. So there's no telling what this girl is getting, but I do know that they release those checks usually on Wednesdays. Today would be the fourth Wednesday, so she's out eating today. She may have had to go out and pay her water bill because she did just say it was cut off. If her water was messed up because of the weather, why would you say cut off? You wouldn't have said that because it wouldn't have even been in your mind to say that. You'd say, it froze or something happened with the pipes. You wouldn't say cut off unless it's cut off and that was a Freudian slip. So whatever the case is, honey, her ass busted herself out. Number one. And number two, like y'all said, if those kids are at school and she got that check today, she paid some bills and then she out enjoying herself because she can. She ain't stressed as she used to be because she got extra income. Soon as that little boy went to school, she had to start filling out some extra paperwork. I believe that was SSI paperwork. You get the school to fill out one, the doctor fills out one, they turn it in, especially if he is in a school where a lot of kids that get that have disabilities go. Like maybe they've already done testing and they feel like he has ADHD or something to that effect. They would do the paperwork for her. She don't really have to do anything. So at any rate, yeah. But if y'all want to watch the rest of that, go ahead and you can go over there. She only got about 4 minutes left. And we're gonna keep up with Miss Peach. The fact that she done set up here and put out $20,000 and then over here crying is some bipolar ass shit if I ever seen. I mean, just girl, what the fuck you got going on? Because if you feel any type of way, you feel that he wronged you or whatever, yeah, I know you want to go out of town to Japan. That's cute, whatever, whatever. But why on earth would you put out money like that? Because, like she said, as long as the child support is under $2,000, so she didn't have to pay the whole 24. She could have paid 20. Like you didn't have to pay it all. And it was clear Wood did not want it paid. So that was all on her. So I don't feel sorry for her. I don't feel bad that she sat up there and is in the situation she's in, nor do I feel bad that she's been done like that because she allowed that. And then the way she treats her mama, hey, it is what it is. Anyway, guys, thank y'all so much for checking out this video. I am still kind of trying to get myself back right from yesterday. I'm going to move Briana to her own video tomorrow. But I definitely am trying my best to stay as consistent as I can. So I definitely wanted to check in and be here with you guys today. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for participating as well. Be sure y'all, if y'all have not done so already, to hit that like button. Yeah, I saw that, Linda. I saw that actually on another channel. It's just the whole for me, it ain't even that, because I don't put any stock behind what she says when it comes to her saying that they gonna break up or whatever. I don't pay that any mind when it comes to her, because we know Peach ain't going nowhere. Like that we know. It's the simple fact that you have enough vitriol and anger in you that you even felt the need to come on here and cry about something with him. If you had anything to cry about, if you felt any type of way about the shit going on with this man, you definitely should not have paid that money. That's where I'm coming from. Like, girl, get yourself together. That's all I can say. Get yourself together. Cause that's some bullshit. Anyway, though, I will see you guys tomorrow. Also, before I leave out of here, I want to ask y'all a question and tell me what y'all think. Now, y'all know we, did the little video on Tanea. We talked about the twins, all the things. I want to know which of y'all, because we did talk about the fact that the baby has a feeding tube. One of the Mishmob made reference to the fact that when she had a set of twins, one of her babies had a feeding tube. They didn't let the baby go home right when it was time to go. That baby stayed in the hospital for a while. Now, if y'all notice, although Tanea showed us pictures of the two babies, that could have been in the hospital. It didn't have to be home. How many of y'all think that that baby may still have been in the hospital at that time? That she only brought the one baby home? Because we've only seen one baby. Her brother was feeding that baby. And then the girls was washing one baby. How many of you guys think that maybe the other baby did have to stay at the hospital for a while? You think he was talking trash to her, Veronica, but what about what though? And also, let me know what y'all think in the comments. Do you guys feel that maybe one of Tanae's babies had to stay at the hospital and maybe had to come home later? Because usually, if your baby has a feeding tube, you got to learn how to kind of deal with the fact that they have this feeding tube. You have to, if you have to take it out, clean it, insert it, whatever the case is, you have to learn those things. Do y'all think that that baby had to stay in the hospital? I could see Wood doing that too. I mean, and when you think about it, you are a woman. Yeah, you making good money, but you don't predict the money you make. Just look at it from that aspect. We here, we paying rent. At any time you decide to go back gambling, we gonna be broke and probably getting kicked out. But yet you went and took this money and gave it to these women. Now, yes, I owe it, but them is my kids, and I chose not to pay. Like, you didn't have to. I didn't ask you to. You trying to live out some damn fantasy in your head of going to Disney in Japan, because she mentioned that. And y'all know how she act about Disney, like this, heaven, basically. So that in itself, and wanting to take her son there because he's one of them Disney fanatics too. He has like a youth like mentality just like her. So all of this that's going on, in my opinion, surrounds that, right? So with that being the case, I feel like he would talk shit about that. So if she getting shit from him and the baby mama, yeah, she would be crying, because y'all know how she is. I believe that, Veronica. I believe that. I believe it. But let's continue the conversation in the comments, guys. I will see y'all in the next one. Thank y'all so very much for watching. Until tomorrow. Bye.
Don't know when my nights became so complicated. Can't recall my mornings ever been this faded. Maybe this is karma, definition of jaded. This stays on my mind, this stays on my mind. Trying to put a muzzle on my crazy feelings. 1 minute I'm cold and then the next I'm slipping on. With somebody new, I swear she don't deserve it. Oh, it's still on my mind, she's still on my mind. Yeah, we build it up, just to let it wash away. Don't know when my nights became so complicated. Can't recall.